It's Tuesday, October 21st.
This is The Warning.
These are the tragic pictures of the East Wing of the White House being demolished on the orders of Donald Trump. He says this is a groundbreaking, and soon there will be a big, beautiful ballroom. Now, the American people, Donald Trump, just literally, well, he shit on them. Let's watch. And while prices are going up and shells are exploding over California I-5, while extremist whack job congressmen like Chip Roy are denouncing half the country as terrorists again and espousing religious nuttery and using his blasphemy to justify his politics of domination.
And the truth is, the Marxists, the radicals, and the Islamists, the Democratic Party promoted this weekend. They cannot handle the truth. The truth is that there is a king, and that king is Jesus. And the president has been willing to say it. His administration has been willing to say it. And Charlie Kirk was willing to say it, and he got killed for it.
No, Chip. There was no conspiracy that killed Charlie Kirk. He was murdered by a depraved young man from a MAGA Republican family who grew up fetishizing guns. And the rest is history. But we have a rolling Reichstag fire in the United States. Each day, new, wild claims are invented that justify this, the use of force all over the country against the people ordered by corrupt officials. Pam Bondi, Kristi Noem, Tom Homan, Corey Lewandowski, Stephen Miller, Sector Chief Bavino. Every one of these fascist thugs is an arsonist. They are burning the Constitution as surely as Donald Trump is wrecking the White House. Look at it. Look what he has done in the Oval Office. Look with disgust at his desecrations, his tastelessness. Look at the damage, the beautiful rose garden paved over, all of the idiocy about how he is making this space beautiful. He is desecrating it, and it does not belong to him. The Democratic Party is lost because it lost to him. The losing of an election and the manner in which it was lost is in and of itself something of a corrupt act. It is disgraceful. And the party is led by people like Chuck Schumer, who keep it pinned permanently now, it seems, at an approval level where 3 out of 4 people in the country reject it. There will be a reform Democrat, somebody who lives in reality and can meet this moment, who will rise. And they will make promises when they run for president. And they will have to say things that they mean. And they'll have to say them with integrity. And they'll have to deliver on it. What is happening here to the White House is an act of corruption. The money that is being used to build this monstrosity, this grotesquerie, is coming from Trump's Saudi friends and his Emirati friends and corrupt seekers from all over the world, Bitcoin hustlers, low-down con men, and petty thugs. That's who's funding this. And the next Democratic nominee, a candidate who can win, will be a person who can look the American people in the eye and promise them this, that this grotesque Trump ballroom will be knocked down and turned to rubble. It will be turned into powder and dusted on the trail leading to the African American Museum on the National Mall. Shameful. The Rose Garden will be restored, and the Trump plane gifted by the Qataris will be seized, be dumped in the ocean. The idea that Donald Trump has the license to destroy the White House with an election mandate of 49.5% of the vote, well, it's just another act of shitting on the country.
That's the truth. And the irony of this is this No Kings rally. What are we actually talking about? I mean, it wasn't President Trump, but Democrats who tried to make us take a shot or lose our job. It wasn't President Trump, but Democrats who were burning our cities to the ground in 2020 and attacking police officers. It wasn't President Trump, but it was Democrats who want to push boys into girls' locker rooms, who want to force surgeries upon children. It wasn't President Trump, but Democrats who pushed fraudulent mail-in ballots in 2020 and left the elections in question. And then when Americans dared to question that stuff, they sought to jail the American people. They weaponized the government against the American people. And now they want to turn around and say they're going to have a No Kings rally?
When Chip Roy looks into a camera and spouts the nonsense that he spouted, it's a threat against your liberty. He wants to make you kneel to his God, and his God is Trump. And Chip Roy lives on his knees, serving his king, Donald Trump. And he dare lecture us, defame the American patriots who stand up and march for freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the right to be free from search and seizure in our homes, who seek to continue the American experiment and give it to our kids. Chip Roy slandered millions of Americans, and he did it for power. In the end, in this moment, powerful interests and corporations, Google, Facebook, all of these companies that have written the check supposedly for Trump's ballroom, in fact, what they did is take a wrecking ball to the people's house. They broke it, like they broke our children's minds with their algorithms and their manipulations and their greed. And the next iteration of the Democratic Party cannot be the lay down, get along, appeasement Democrats like Chuck Schumer. Look what these people have done to our country. Look what they have done to our White House. And if I seem angry, you're damn right I am, because that belongs to me and to my kids, not to Trump and his. And this is the warning.
I'm Steve Schmidt. This is The Warning. I invite you to join this community where I promise to be honest, blunt, and direct about what is happening in this country. America is in crisis. Follow and subscribe to this channel and on Substack. Thank you.